Hi guys, how are you doing today? It's Marla. This is going to be a slightly different type video than I'm used to doing. Normally used to come on here and do reviews of products that I've purchased, kind of give you my impressions of them. This is going to be actually day one of my exercise routine that maybe you can follow along with me to see if this piece of equipment actually works. Now, let me tell you where I'm coming from. I am a sucker when it comes to infomercials, but I really do my research. So before I actually purchase anything on the infomercial, I kind of look up a lot of reviews. I really look at it to really see if it makes sense for me. And the products that I've purchased over the years from infomercials have really been products that I've actually liked. They've worked really well for me. I really didn't have a problem purchasing them or having them work the way they're supposed to work. So when it came to picking up this little piece of equipment that I just picked up, I really looked at it and I thought if it made sense for me, and I thought, what the heck, I think I'm really going to try this and see if it actually works. Now, let me give you a little bit of background on my exercise routine. I am tall, I'm almost 5'9", 5'10", and I'm very thin. I'm very thin boned, you know, kind of. It takes a lot for me to build up muscle mass. So I've never been able to be a huge woman like I wanted to be with big muscles, but I've always liked to look kind of toned. A couple years ago, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, so it really kind of cut back on my ability to lift heavier weights. And a lot of the times I would go to the gym and I felt like I was kind of wasting my time there because I couldn't lift the weights and I really didn't like walking on the treadmill. I really kind of preferred walking through my neighborhood and saying hi to my neighbors and smelling the jasmine and the honeysuckles flowers, and I prefer walking in my neighborhood instead of going to the gym. So I stopped my gym membership, but as a result of that, I have been kind of lazy about working on my upper body. I walk, so that kind of works on my legs, but my upper body has kind of been lacking. And I really hate when you get older, especially when you start going over 50, you start losing a lot of your muscle mass, and the stuff down here starts to look a little kind of flabby, and you don't have any muscles here. And, you know, my back muscles, everything. But I needed a piece of equipment that wasn't too strenuous, that I thought would be kind of fun to use, and I would be motivated to use. And this little spin gym, hard to believe, I love this little thing. Now, I just have had this probably about 2 weeks. So we're going to have to see how well this thing holds up over time. It does work the way it is marketed as. If you look up the spin gym, I actually got my spin gym from HSN. So I got the little pink one, and it comes with a little, in a little case, which I normally don't use. I just kind of put this in the closet, and it also comes with a little DVD. You really need to watch the DVD. Now, my background is in science. I have an undergraduate degree in science, and I have a master's degree in business administration. So I've always been one of these people that has been very kind of curious about things, and I've always been somebody that's been a real kind of a gadget girl, I guess. I always, as a kid, loved to take things apart, see how they work, put them back together again. So when it comes to using a new gadget, I have a lot of determination. And that's kind of what it takes with this. Once you get the hang of this little thing, I just think you're going to like it. Now, whether or not it actually tones my upper arms, you're going to be able to follow along with me over these next couple months to see if it really does work. Now, let me show you what the thing actually looks like. If you haven't seen it already, it looks like a little kid's toy with two little thingamajiggies here to stick your hands through, and then a heavier little, oh, I don't know what you call this thing, a little spinny round thing in the middle, all attached with this kind of heavy cord. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to kind of go like this without knocking your teeth out and wind it up. And this is kind of the hardest part to kind of get for me. It really takes a little bit of practice to get it to wind perfectly up until it looks like this. And then if you look at the DVDs, or if you look at HSN, you're supposed to pull it apart without letting the little center thing drop down, and without pulling it out too hard. And it becomes like, it's almost like you're playing an accordion, I guess, back and forth, back and forth. So I'll show you, I mean, how it works. You pull it out and in, and you just I could do this all day. I love this. And it feels like it's working my back muscles, and then you can kind of punch it like this to kind of get your bicep muscles back to the center again. I do this in front of the computer. I do this in front of the TV. Whether or not it's doing any good, we shall see in a couple months. I kind of like it, and I do it behind my back for my triceps. So again, this is going to be kind of my day one of my spin gym experience. We're going to see if this thing works and if it really does anything and how long it lasts, because a lot of times, as I have found out before, sometimes when I purchase these things, they really don't have a lot of longevity. So you're going to spin with me, baby. We're going to be spinning together, and I will let you know how this works. I'll probably check in maybe once a month with you guys, let you see what I think about this, but I really do like it. It's one of the few things, it's kind of like my new addiction. I mean, maybe I'm going to be on the TV show, you know, My Strange Addiction. Maybe that's what this is going to be, but I will let you guys, I'll give you updates monthly and let you know if this thing is really actually doing anything for my upper body, and kind of just an update and see what's going on with my muscles. All right, I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye from Marla.